What is going on, lads, and welcome to a video where we're going to be taking a look at some BPL transfers that are going to be available for you guys to use in FIFA 15. We're actually going to be building a whole squad of them and taking a look at what their predicted ratings are going to be as well, what I have given them. A lot of these guys are actually available on FIFA 14. EA have been pretty good about it this year with getting the transfers out as they do come through. I think there is one, maybe two cards that aren't available, and some of these guys do actually have informs coming out on FIFA 14 as well. So if you want to go and pick them up on that game, there is a link down in the description to UT Coins for you. Go over there, use the discount code AJ3 and you get yourself 5% off. But we're going to be looking at their FIFA 15 cards, what I think they're going to be rated. We're going to put a guy in there who actually isn't available on FIFA 14, who is coming into the game new. I did actually do a video about players who are coming into the game new. So if you want to go and check that out on my channel, you can see loads of new guys that you can see. And if you guys fancy testing out that new like button as well, it's now underneath the views, and getting this video to 500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome as well. But for now, let's just get on and put the first of our players in. And it is one that is, of course, already on this game, because 10 times out of 11, that is what it is going to be. And it is Ospina for Arsenal. I have upped this guy to a 76, so he's going to be slightly better, and he's going to probably be non-rare. People have commented about why all of these players are rare in the squad, and to be perfectly honest with you, it is because A, I don't have a template for a non-rare card for FIFA 15, and B, I have absolutely no idea what determines whether a player is rare or not. Like, you see people like Kevin Morales, who is absolutely rapid, 4-star skills, all the good stuff like that, and he's non-rare, and then you see other people like Ashley Young, who's absolutely terrible, and he's a rare card. I don't know how it works, but anyway, let's just get on. Take a look at Ospina, who is a 76 now. He's probably going to be a decent keeper. He's got good diving and reflexes on FIFA 14. Of course, now playing for Arsenal, he's Colombian, so we get some nice hybrid links, and he's just going to be a decent cheap goalkeeper for you to pick up at the start of the game. Playing in front of him, we have got first up Man United Rojo, who I have actually used on FIFA 14, and he's a very good player. Upped him again, +1, because he got that big move to Man U. When it finally does go through, he hasn't actually played the game for them yet because of work permit issues, so fingers crossed for them that he can get it sorted out, and this guy will stay as a Man U card in FIFA 15. Will be pretty awkward if they didn't manage to get him signed up in time, but Van Gaal did say hopefully for next week's game against QPR, I think, they are hoping to have him play. Decent player, would recommend him in FIFA 14 and looking forward to using him again. Nice cheap starter player for FIFA 15. Next to him, we have got Dia, I'm not too sure how you pronounce his name. Actually, one of the only English players who started off playing abroad. Sporting Lisbon, apparently his family moved over there when he was about 10, and he has now got the move back to England to Tottenham, and he scored 2 goals in his first 2 games from centre-back as well. Looks like a very, very good young player. 74 rated silver, so I've boosted them up a little bit. He does actually have an inform that I think is that rated on FIFA 14 from them 2 goal games, which is absolutely awesome, and he's going to be a good player for your silver BPL teams. Going to get a really nice strong link with people like Corker, who is probably going to be moved up to gold this time, so he's probably going to be the FIFA 15 version of FIFA 14 Corker. Left back, we have got Felipe Luis, the new Chelsea left back. I don't think that he actually played yesterday. He didn't, did he? Ivanovic scored against us, and Chelsea just absolutely tore us a new arsehole. We couldn't defend at all. Not too sure what's going on with Luis there, but he did have a decent season last year for Atletico Madrid. So I've popped him up to an 83, and he's going to be one of the better left backs in the BPL. Fingers crossed Baines is going to be up there and be like an 83 as well, but knowing EA, they absolutely hate Everton players, he's probably going to be like 80 rated or something stupid like that. Let's move over now to right back and take a look at DeAndre Yedlin, who is absolutely rapid, and you get that strong link to Dia, or Dia, however you pronounce his name, next to him. That is going to be a sweaty combo of silver players in the BPL next year for your silver teams. Yedlin moved up from a bronze to a 71 rated right back, silver at Spurs now, and he is so good. He had such a good World Cup. Everyone was rooting for this guy. Just some random bronze card on FIFA he was, so nobody'd really heard of him. And then he played absolutely out of his skin. Moved up to a 74 because I didn't want to get too ahead of myself. But he is going to be a very good silver player. And like I said, he is absolutely rapido. Centre defensive mid, we have got the only player who actually isn't on FIFA 14. And that is Mohamed Besic, the Everton player. I've popped him in because he's an Everton player. And what the hell was he doing yesterday for Chelsea's 6th goal? This guy could potentially have 5-star skills. He loves to do all sorts of crazy stuff. But yesterday, it just didn't work for him at all. Backheeled it straight to Mikel, I think, who then backheeled it to Diego Costa, and then everybody knows what happened. We ended up losing 6-3. But he's actually meant to be quite a good player. He's only 21. Put him as a 74 rated silver. I think his World Cup card is a 71 rated centre-back, but he's actually a CDM for Everton, so that's probably where he's going to get his card. And he just looks like a good young prospect, to be honest with you. A good silver defensive mid. Pretty good on the ball, good passing and dribbling, I expect this guy to have as well. So he's going to be a good all-round centre midfielder if you want to move him up to centre mid as well. Probably wouldn't recommend playing him cam, as he is mostly a defensive player, but all in all, he is going to be a very strong player. Left mid, we have got Jefferson Montero, Swansea's new signing from Ecuador. He is absolutely rapid, and he's, again, a low-rated card, 76 I've put this guy as. So he's going to be pretty cheap, a nice, good, cheap winger. You've only really got, like, Jarvis and Etherington and people like that, who I've never really enjoyed using, unless you want to go big, and for some reason, Ashley Young was always expensive at the start of FIFA 14, and he's probably going to get a massive downgrade anyway. So this guy is going to be a good substitute. Good dribbling, good pace, very sweaty, he can come run down the line and cross it into your strikers for you perfectly, easily. On the opposite side, we have got his polar opposite. He is going to be a ridiculously expensive winger, and that is because it is Man United Di Maria. I paid 300 grand for this guy on FIFA 14, and he's probably going to be in the regions of that at the start of FIFA 15 as well, which is absolutely mental. He is a very good player, though. He was basically Man United's only decent player in their game against Burnley yesterday, and to be honest, I did quite enjoy him on FIFA 14 when I used him as well. Very good player, really good on the ball, good passing, shooting, dribbling, the whole deal, really. The only thing that's kind of annoying is he's got a high defensive work rate, but at right mid, that does actually work for you quite well and balances the team out nicely. So let's just move on now to our centre attacker mid, and it is Cesc Fabregas, who again got a card on FIFA 14, and I think this is an actual rating on FIFA 14 as well for Chelsea. 86 rated cam. He is absolutely brilliant. That pass for Shirley's goal was absolutely ridiculous. He's just out of this world. He thinks he's still playing for Barcelona, he does. But anyway, he did actually tear us apart again yesterday. He was the through ball for Costa's goal in the 30th minute, which was absolutely awful defending, but you've got to give it to the guy. It was a good finish, and it was a good pass. So there you go. Cesc Fabregas, 86 rated, sorry. He's going to be a very good cam. Very expensive one as well, because he is a very good player on FIFA 2. We have up front as well, got that guy getting the perfect link to him, which is really handy actually. I do love the perfect links because you can make a lot of different hybrids, especially since they've kind of ruined the chemistry system. It does make hybrids a little bit easier. So we've got Diego Costa there, who I've moved up to an 86. He won the Liga BBVA. He was in the Champions League final. He basically was Atletico's main top goal scorer. He was absolutely awesome. He scored 4 goals already in the BPL, which is just ridiculous. I think it took Fernando Torres 39 games to do that, and Diego Costa has done it in 2, 3, I'm not too sure. He is absolutely ridiculous. There he is, Diego Costa, 86 rated striker. What a beast. So that then just leaves the only other striker left, and you guys can probably guess who it is. It is the main man, the biggest transfer, the most controversial one. It is Mario Balotelli, who I've actually moved down to an 83. There's a little bit of controversy about this. Some people think all of AC Milan's players deserve a downgrade because last season they were absolutely woeful. Other people say Balotelli has played pretty decent for AC Milan in what is a weak team in a strong league. So I'm not too sure. I have kept him as what I put him as in my prediction when I did that Balotelli squad. But let me know what you guys think. Don't dislike the video. If we get 500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. But let me know down in the comment section, what rating would you give Mario Balotelli? He is starting today. I've made this video before the match, so fingers crossed for him. He can have a decent game. Maybe even get a debut goal like Eto'o ended up doing. I did try and keep all of these guys people who've come into the BPL rather than transfer between teams. So, for example, I could have put Eto'o in, I could have put Lukaku in and people like that. But I tried to keep new players to the BPL so that you guys can have some fun with them, rather than just players that were in the BPL already at the start of FIFA 14. But that is where we're going to leave this video, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, like I said, 500 likes would be absolutely awesome. Test that new like button out. It is down on the right underneath the views now that you have to press, which is really, really weird. But apart from that, like I said, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, lads. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time.